At the very outset, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and the Government of Assam for having invited us here to Guwahati to continue the discussion and the process for resolution of the border dispute between Assam and Meghalaya. Under the guidance and the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Home Minister, Government of India, both Assam government and Meghalaya government had initiated the discussion in the process of trying to resolve the border dispute between the two states, which has been there for the last 50 years. In 2011-12, the process of submitting the reports of the areas of differences from the government of Meghalaya was done. And based on those reports, the discussions have moved forward. And in the last 8 to 9 months, years, and stakeholders from all areas have already been discussed, details have been discussed with the stakeholders, they have been involved in the discussion. And based on a very, very detailed and very long drawn process, we finally were able to come up with an MOU which was signed in the presence of the Honorable Home Minister, Government of India, on the 29th of March 2022, where we were able to come to an understanding in 6 of the areas of differences out of the total 12 areas of differences. Based on that MOU, the Survey of India and the two state governments have started surveying and demarking the different borders that should be there between the two states and where the pillars should come up. The Survey of India, along with the two state governments, are continuously doing the process, and because of weather conditions and because of certain areas where certain people have to be taken again into confidence, the process is moving forward. But as I said, we will move forward by taking everybody into confidence, and both the administrations as well as both the governments are working to ensure that the survey works for the 6 areas are completed at the earliest. We also today have discussed and decided that the process of finding a final resolution and completion of this entire border dispute should continue now. And with that in mind, we have decided that the second phase of discussion on the 6 areas of differences which are left, namely Pisyar, Khanduli, Block 1, Block 2, Borduar, Motowar and Lampi area. These 6 areas of differences will be taken up in the second phase. We have decided today in this meeting that within the next 15 days, these two state governments will form regional committees for the 3 areas, which is 3 districts. And in this, the respective cabinet ministers from the respective states will be the chairpersons of these committees. We also decided that since the Karbi Anglong District Council is there in Block 1 and Block 2, and Khanduli and Pisyar, that members from the District Council of the Karbi Anglong will also be part of these committees. Once the committees are formed, then accordingly site visits, public consultations, consultation with stakeholders will start, and we hope that the process will move forward, and in a reasonable time we should be able to complete the process for the next 6 locations also. We have also decided that as a goodwill gesture and a public confidence building measure, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and myself will be making visits to certain important locations like Block 1 and Block 2 in order to give the confidence to the people that both the state governments are committed and are serious to find a permanent solution to this very, very long pending issue of border dispute between the two states. Thank you very much.
In presence of Honorable Union Home Minister Sri Amit Shah, on 29th March 2022, Assam and Meghalaya has signed a historical memorandum of understanding resolving 6 disputes out of the 12 dispute raised by Government of Meghalaya in August 2011. Subsequent to that, Survey of India has started the work of delineating the border. Because of flood, work was initially slow, but now we feel that work will progress and it will Survey of India will be able to delineate the border in that 6 disputed sites according to the letter and spirit of the Memorandum of Understanding. On 8th August 2011, Government of Meghalaya has raised 12 disputed sites, and they have given us maps of 12 disputed sites. We resolved 6, but we left 6 at that point of time because we thought that let us begin from the less complicated sites to a so-called complicated sites. Today, Honorable CM Meghalaya visited Guwahati. We have taken a decision that now we'll start work on the remaining 6 disputed sites. Basically from Meghalaya angle or from the Meghalaya side, these 6 disputed sites is in 3 districts. That is in the 3 districts of Meghalaya. So like last time, we have decided to create 3 regional committee which will be headed by a cabinet minister from Assam for the Assam Regional Committee, and from Meghalaya 1 cabinet minister against 1 district or 1 regional committee, and that committee will be notified by the Government of Meghalaya. Within 15 days, Government of Assam will notify our 3 regional committee, and of course Government of Meghalaya will also notify the regional committees of their side within next 15 days. Once the committee is notified, committees are notified, the chairman of both the committees will meet, they will visit, they will talk to the people, they will try to resolve the dispute according to the spirit or according to the broader parameter which we have laid down in the at the time of deciding the dispute of the first phase. So we are committed to resolve the border dispute. So we have, from today we have started the process of resolving the remaining 6 disputed sites. In regard to these 6 disputed sites, 3 falls within the jurisdiction of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council from Assam side. So we have decided that in this regional committee, particularly the regional committee who will decide the or who will visit the disputed sites falls within the area of Karbi Anglong, will also include representative from Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council, because in that area it will be basically for the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council to help state government in resolving the dispute. So from Assam side we include their representative also in the committee. So I hope and pray that like first phase, second phase will also be smooth, Second phase will see some kind of resolution between the two states, and of course whenever required, whenever necessary, the Chief Minister of both the state will continue to meet, and if some guidance is required to be given to the regional committee, will keep on giving. So that was the basically spirit of the discussion today. Within 15 days, committees will be notified and will try to resolve the dispute. And I am sure that with the blessings of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, we will be able to resolve the dispute amicably and to the satisfaction of the people of both the states. Thank you.